Alright guys, welcome back to Frugal Homestead, and today I've got a blockbuster video for you because we are changing internet services. That's right, after all the fights I've had with Spectrum and all the kicking and screaming and yelling trying to get them to come back our lane, they are back at it trying to jack our rates again. And you know what? I'm done. So I did my research, got in touch with the right people, and I got a new internet service. But not just any internet service. I got one that's going to blow your mind. Because not only is it available in US and in Canada, not only does it use all three of the top mobile carriers. So stay tuned while I tell you all about Connecten. Alright guys, so let's break into what they sent me here. As you can see, this is the 5G. Now you got your basic hello and basic information about unboxing, connecting the antennas, powering up, and connecting to the router. Now, let's show you what all comes with. Alright, this is freaking heavy. Alright, so we've got our router slash modem, and it's got all the different antenna ports. And then on the back, you have all your LANs, right? And your power and your SIM. So there's that. Now we open up. We got our power brick, Ethernet cable, and a whole ton of antennas. Look at that, guys. Tons of antennas. So, let's get it assembled. Alright guys, so we got it all assembled through the power of video in a flash. Now, you'll notice that some of these antennas had these red stickers. They go on the side. Those are your 4G, 5G antennas, and that's 2.4 and 5.8 gig. These in the back are 4G and 5G antennas. Now, what makes this service different from everybody else is it uses T-Mobile, it uses Verizon, and it uses AT&T. That's why everybody says, oh, I have this, I have that, because it's good in my area. I can tell you places that T-Mobile used to be the very best in our town. And now it's so oversold, it's almost unusable. I can show you places in Lancaster, which is a town near us here in Ohio, that you pretty much cannot pick up anything with AT&T. It's so heavily oversold, especially by the high school, because that's what a lot of the kids around there are on because they get student discounts. So it's important to have an internet solution that's going to be there for you when you need it. Now, if you're just a day-to-day person, maybe this is not what you're looking for. But if you're trying to work from home, if you're traveling in an RV, if you are trying to have a consistent connection no matter what happens, because towers do go down. I know plenty of you know that when either the power goes out or sometimes towers just randomly go down from lightning strikes and other things. We've experienced it a lot down here in Southeast Ohio over the past couple of years. And it'll be days before they can get the parts in to fix the tower, so your service is like 2G at best. This would give you your ability for your home internet to change. Now, if you guys don't understand it yet, cable internet is dying. It's fiber and wireless. Those are the two big players in the game now. That's going to be the future of internet. Much like satellite internet died many years ago and no one should ever be on it. This is a true in-home solution for the professional. No caps, no data caps, no throttling down. This is full-blown internet. They want a solution here to give you the ability to enjoy their service and never want to leave. Now, let's get her powered up and get to using her. Alright guys, so as you can see, I got it hooked up. Now, you do want to test this by multiple windows to see which one you get the best service on. Now, when you plug it in, you must wait like 20 to 30 minutes to allow it to fully boot up. It does take some time, but you will get much better results if you do that. Now, with that said, this front window seems to be the best for me. I am very, very rural, guys. To the back side of one side of my property is a state forest. Then right next to that is a state park. Then just south of me is a national park, or a national forest. Wayne National Forest to be exact. And we just got 5G in this area like literally a month and a half ago. So lower your expectations of speeds here because I'm out in the middle of nowhere. That said, the first thing I would tell you is check a website called Cell Mapper, CELLMAPPER, Cell Mapper, as in cell phone mapping for towers. Whatever tower is closest to you is probably going to be your best place to start. We kind of did it backwards in this one. And before we start the speed testing, so what happened was it defaulted to Verizon. And we got decent speeds, considering how far out I am. There's no towers near me. And then we ended up emailing back and forth, and they manually clicked me over to T-Mobile, and I got a little bit better speeds. So with that said, I got on Cell Mapper and realized the closest tower was actually AT&T, and that the other equipment on there that used to be Sprint, which is now obviously part of T-Mobile, is no longer in use. So definitely go check that first. And then they are going to put in a feature so you can self-change to different networks in the future. But for now, they have no problem with you hitting them up to get it changed. So let's do some speed testing here. Now, as I said, we are now on AT&T, as you can see right here. We are hardwired into the unit. So let's hit go and see what we end up getting. A 36 ping is awesome. All right, so we're pulling about 120 right now, guys. Almost 130, yep, 130. Definitely a high quality signal. That's 141, guys. Can you believe that? Now, obviously, everybody's going to be different, but as I said, I'm way out in the country. All things considered, most of the towers are on the other side of town, but some people may get less. But that's the nice thing about this service. Unlike going and buying it directly from Verizon or T-Mobile, you're not stuck with one carrier. You can use any of them. All right, so this is speed of me. Now what this does is, this is an HTML speed test, and it gives it a longer run up, because back in the day, you know, they could shoot up, but as 5G integrates and everything else, the longer you let speed tests run, generally the higher and more correct speed you're gonna get. So as you see the test jump here, it just retests it over and over, but giving it longer runs each time. So you can get a consistent idea of what speeds you can do. So we're at a max of 123 and an average of 119. And on upload, we are hitting a little over 14, which is amazing upload speeds. Yep, with a latency of 40. So if you're a gamer, this is a pretty good signal for you. You're not going to have delays in your game. And as far as the upload speed, a 14 upload speed, I could do a 15-minute 4K video and upload that in about 8 to 10 minutes. That's not bad, guys. That's pretty fast. So uploading YouTube videos, gaming, streaming, I mean, you could probably do, I would guess, 6 4K videos on that. So that's pretty amazing. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to test speeds throughout the day, because sometimes they're busier than others. And like I said, I have all these state parks and state forests and stuff around. So I have tourists and they smash the network. So I will be sharing different speeds throughout the day. All right, guys, it's about 4 o'clock. I figured we'd run some more speed tests. So we'll go ahead and start off with the speed test by Ookla, or speedtest.net as it's known. Okay, we're going hard now. 140. Trying to get to 150, trying hard. 152.44, look at that. Oh, and a 30 right off the bat for upload. These are amazing speeds, guys. I'm not really sure why I'm getting such good speeds considering how far out I am, but I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain. All right, just for fun, let's try the Xfinity speed test. Oof, 167. That's not bad at all. So it says we are blazing fast. It says we can do pretty much everything. Stream 4K video, 162.5. All right, guys, it's about 7:30. Let's do another test. As you can see, we're still on AT&T. Go ahead and hit up the very old speed test by Ookla. Now, I'm sure the speeds will be slightly slower because there'll be a lot of people on right now. So we're doing about 145. Yep, 144. And still a killer upload at 33. Yeah, 30 for upload is amazing. So, as you can see, the numbers are great there, but let's go to the Big Daddy. This is the Google Fiber speed test. If you ever want to be sure that your speed test is correct, go use this one. So we're doing like 130s. You saw it jump back there. That was somebody got on and was using a lot of data. But look at that ping of 25 and a jitter of 5. You can't ask for better than that on wireless. You absolutely cannot. So as you can see, it's on AT&T wireless. Excellent speeds. Pretty much everything you could want. So now that we've done all the speed tests and I've shown you what this internet's about, I think you'd be hard pressed to find something better. Now, a lot of people think that cell phone companies just stay the same over time. They don't. All right, and on top of that, you know, when one company builds up a bunch of people and gets on a network, it becomes extremely congested. And then everybody will start complaining, and then a bunch of them will migrate to a different one, and the cycle just keeps changing. So to get home internet from one of these companies, even when you get priority data, it doesn't matter if there's too many people on the network. Being able to change providers is what makes this the game changer. To be able to email them or later be able yourself to change between networks makes this a different type of home internet, because it's not just a home internet, it's a home internet you can take with you. So you go on vacation, maybe you're sick of the freaking campground crappy Wi-Fi. Maybe you want to take it because you need it in your truck or your van for van life. Maybe like us, you're going to take it on vacation with you and travel with it. Maybe you're going to also have it as a backup in your car for, say, DoorDash or something like that. The possibilities are endless. And at this price point, with packages starting at $69, there's no reason to make excuses. I personally am paying the extra bit for the luxury of being able to change networks anytime I want. I feel like it really is one of those things where I want my internet to perform at its greatest. And this gives me the ability to do that. Now, if you guys don't understand, let's go through it. Works in US and Canada, all 3 major networks. If after all that you can't see the value in this, I really don't know how I can help you. But you will be seeing a lot more videos about this because I want to get this out there. I want other people to see how good this is. Honestly, everybody wants to go chase the cheap stuff. And I will say that I am one of the most frugal people you will ever meet. But the difference is, when it comes down to sitting down and being productive, whether I'm working, whether I'm editing, whether I'm working online, whether I'm watching videos, educating myself, anything, I don't want my internet service to drag. I don't care how cheap it is. I want a quality connection and I want to get what I pay for. And I cannot sit down in all good faith and say, I'm going to buy a T-Mobile home internet. Because it may not be good a month from now. It may not be good 6 months from now. Now I've got the option of all 3 networks and I don't have to worry about it no more. And on top of that, I can pick it up, unplug it, plug it into either a power inverter in my car or my OOPS solar power bank and take it anywhere I want to go. Now, can you take your home internet with you? Something to think about. And with that said, if you haven't already, and I don't know why you wouldn't have, go down, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so you see all of our upcoming videos. Make sure you leave us a like. Let us know in the comments what you're using for internet and if this is something new, something you'd be interested in. Now, I will put all the information, as I said, down in the description box so that you guys can get in contact with these guys and get hooked up if you so want to. Or at least go there and check out their packages, check out their spiel. Let them give the opportunity to show you what they can do. Because I'm just getting started at checking out what this thing can do. And expect to see a lot more on it very soon. And I will see you in the next one. Let's see how many 4K streams I can do at once.